वेलकम बैक टू स्पोर्ट्स वन। आप मुझे देख रहे हैं, एक नई जगह में बैठा हूँ, ऑल सूटेड बोटेड। इसकी रीज़न है मैं हूँ यूके डेप्यूटी हाई कमिश्नर के दफ्तर में इस वक्त और उनके साथ में बैठा हूँ। सारा मोनी उनका नाम है। शी इज़ सिटिंग राइट नेक्स्ट टू मी एंड शी विल टॉक अबाउट क्रिकेट in Pakistan, especially the English cricket team which has arrived in Pakistan after 17 years, the impact of that as well. And since she has about 2 decades of experience of diplomacy and trade and whatnot, she will tell you about that as well. So thank you very much, Sarah, for giving us time. First of all, introduce yourself to the audience. When did you come here and what have you done prior to coming to Pakistan?
Oh, thank you so much. I'm Sarah Mooney. I'm the British Deputy High Commissioner here in Karachi, covering Sindh and Balochistan. I've been here 6 weeks, so quite new to the job. But prior to coming to Pakistan, I have also served in New York, Washington DC, Delhi and Istanbul. I have tended to focus mainly on trade, but also science, innovation, entrepreneurship. And one of my big roles here in Karachi will be as trade director for the UK government in Pakistan, an area I'm really excited by.
Okay, I wish you good luck because you are new to this area. So, shifting to cricket, which is the #1 sport in Pakistan, the English team is in Pakistan. They came about 17 years ago. The last time they came about 17 years ago. So you've been to stadium as well. How did you find the ambience and what was the feel and what is the significance of this tour in your opinion?
And the significance of this tour is vast, isn't it? 17 years, as you say. But what a welcome the English team has had. What a welcome we've had also at the stadiums. I was at the Karachi Stadium for the first 4 games. I have never heard noise like that, except when Liverpool play, obviously. The welcome that we've received of journalists, of the Pakistan Cricket Board, of the players, of the crowd, it's been exceptional. I have so enjoyed.
So you mentioned Liverpool as well. I'll put that aside for a while. Who's your favorite cricketer in the English team or in Pakistan team as well?
I had to say I've been so impressed by Rizwan. He's an acrobat, a phenomenal batsman, breathtaking to watch, a pleasure to watch. On the English team, I think Brooks has been really good and really solid and also great to watch and getting behind there. I do admit a soft spot for Moeen Ali. Well, first of all, he supports Liverpool, but secondly, he grew up in Birmingham where I grew up. And I just think he's a great sportsman and a credit to Birmingham and cricket.
Look, I got to ask something else, but this Liverpool came twice in the conversation, about 5 minutes, right? Why this love for Liverpool?
I was born there. Although I grew up in Birmingham, myself, my family, we are all avid Liverpool supporters.
Hiking is your hobby or your interest, but what is your favorite sport other than hiking?
I've played a lot of sport in my life. Unfortunately, most of it many years ago. But netball, hockey, football. My daughter and I have more football trophies than my son, for example, has. But I do love hiking, mountaineering, whitewater rafting. I'm just now getting to the age where sometimes it hurts.
Sometimes it's hard, but it's a difficult sport, by the way. It demands a lot of energy and courage.
But you get to see great places and meet great people along the way.
Okay, you mentioned your daughter. How important is the role of a mother to encourage children, not specifically daughters, but children in sport or any other activity?
I think sport is a great training ground for adulthood generally. It teaches you team spirit, it strengthens the body and the mind, It teaches you how to interact with people and to win gracefully, lose gracefully, participate. But also, it is fun. It is fun. And I think anything where you can learn and have fun at the same time is priceless.
So coming back to the English trip to Pakistan, the tour it has been fantastic so far. Uh, Players are also feeling at home. It is said there. So sporting culture, what message it could give about Pakistan's sporting culture to the world?
So the roar in the stadium as the Pakistan national anthem was played, and the pleasure that the viewers and those at the stadium take in sport, I think is indicative of just the enthusiasm of the people of Pakistan and their hospitality. I have been so impressed by the proper sportsmanship which has been displayed. I also think that the women's cricket, we have a role here. I would love to see England's women tour Pakistan. I'd love to see much more of that exchange. In terms of women also, it is worth noticing that at the recent Commonwealth Games, the Pakistan took the largest female contingent that they've ever taken to the Commonwealth Games. I can see this growing in Pakistan, and I really support it. It really matters to me.
I appreciate that gesture from you. Now I'm shifting towards Pakistan's misery at the moment. Pakistan is facing massive flood recently, and we are dealing with the aftermath. What is the UK government is doing for the flood victims, and what is in the pipeline?
So I arrived here towards the beginning of August, and just as the full horror of the floods was starting to unfold, and at that point we still had yet to see many waves of the monsoon. We were shocked. We quite quickly found resources here in Pakistan to divert for humanitarian supplies, and since then the government has also brought in a further £15 million, which we're utilising various of our partners to distribute relief supplies. The Disasters Emergency Committee in the UK has raised a further 25 million, which again will be making sure that we're utilising some of our partners to deliver this to the worst hit areas, which seem to be in Sindh and Baluchistan. On top of this, we are also, various UK corporates, for example, British Airways, have brought over relief flights. The UK military is bringing in supplies too. And this week, I think the first of about 19 of 45 containers landed at Karachi ports. These are the steps we're taking now, but we're working closely with the federal government, but also the government here in Sindh, to understand where we can best deploy our assistance. We're determined to stand shoulder to shoulder with the people of Pakistan in this awful time, in their hour of need. This is our priority. I should also say that the English cricket team has been donating as well during the course of their tour here and through that Disasters Emergency Committee.
I appreciate you again and the English cricket team as well. My last bit to you, since you have an expertise on trade and related affairs, so how is the trade going on between the two countries, Pakistan and the UK, and how can it be increased or boosted?
It's a really good question, and it is my ambition while I'm here to look at ways that we can double our bilateral trade, to take it closer to £6 billion than it currently is. We have taken steps in the UK through a developing countries trading scheme to reduce by quite a considerable amount the amount of tariff that is charged to Pakistani goods coming into the UK. So we've added another 156 lines, product lines, which are now tariff-free or reduced tariffs. will continue to look at this. It's not a closed thing. We'll continue to look at this. And hopefully with the Department of Commerce, we will be announcing a trade dialogue where we can find the space to talk to each other, to address any residual issues that inhibit good trade between Pakistan and the UK. This is also part of our ways that we are thinking about how we can help Pakistan to build back better after these devastating floods.
Thank you very much, madam, for your generosity and kindness towards Pakistanis as well. She is a cricket fan, she is a sports lover, she is a supporting mother, and on top of everything, she is a diplomat with a kind heart. So मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा सारा मोनी से मिलकर, और उनकी बातें यकीनन आपको भी पसंद आई होंगी. स्पोर्ट्स वन का जो प्लेटफॉर्म का जो कुछ अरसे से हमने ये सिलसिला बनाया कि हम डाइवर्सिटी लेकर आते हैं, मुख्तलिफ लोगों को आपसे मिलवाते हैं. तो आज के सिलसिले की ये कड़ी थी. स्पोर्ट्स वन के प्रोग्राम से मुझे इजाज़त दीजिए. खुदा हाफिज़.